Hello, I've received an eye-opening report that's been spreading like wildfire across the internet. Harry, accused of hypocrisy, was noticeably disregarded as attendees left en masse during his concluding remarks at the INVICTUS Games. This remarkable rejection, which has become the talk of the globe, occurred in Vancouver. As Harry began his address, the crowd's enthusiasm visibly waned. Merely seconds into his oration, a sudden, unyielding discomfort seized the spectators, with whispers and rustling escalating to a peak, leading to an abrupt departure. The once crowded venue quickly became desolately silent, with only Harry's echo lingering. I realize your anticipation for what's next, but allow me a moment to express my gratitude for your overwhelming support and affection. And for those yet to join our community, what's the delay? Click the subscribe button and ensure you're notified by activating the bell icon. Let's dive in. This embarrassing incident has led to rampant conjecture. Was it a security scare or perhaps technical issues that caused the sudden leave? The catalyst for the commotion was none other than Harry's own controversial remarks. Earlier in the day, he unexpectedly lashed out, criticizing the royal family in a harsh, self-serving rant. Harry seemed unable to resist portraying himself as the aggrieved party, lamenting over his difficult familial relationships and the challenges of living under public scrutiny. He controversially turned the event into a platform for seeking sympathy and attention, while enthusiasts on social media eagerly consumed his melodramatic narrative. However, not everyone was deceived by this portrayal of victimhood. Fervent supporters of the monarchy were incensed by his unfounded criticisms, and the response was immediate and intense. A noticeable group within the audience, clearly offended by Harry's self-centered display, decided to make a strong statement by exiting during his speech. They expressed their refusal to endorse his duplicity and declined to support his narrative. It's unmistakable that Harry and his controversial spouse orchestrated this event in an attempt to mend their tarnished reputations and carve out a new identity as celebrities in the United States. However, this strategy disastrously backfired. Harry's own statements at a press briefing earlier were the last straw for many attendees, who were appalled by his audacious criticism of royal family relations while simultaneously playing the victim and denigrating the institution they represent. In standing up for the monarchy, the audience decisively repudiated Harry's narrative, marking a triumphant moment for them. Embarrassed, Harry attempted to mitigate the situation by issuing a standard politically correct statement praising the resilience of the athletes, but his out-of-touch remarks only served to underscore his self-absorption. For Harry, it appears the event was never truly about honoring the veterans, rather, it was a means to further his own quest for greater recognition and wealth in the United States. The vacated venue stands as a powerful testament to the crumbling facade of Harry's public persona, as the general public grows increasingly skeptical of their maneuvers. The tendency for audience walkouts is likely to persist as their relentless pursuit of personal gain undermines their public image. Despite Harry's determined pledge to intensify his efforts, the reputational harm is irreversible. The era of unchallenged criticism towards Britain by Harry and Meghan is over. Their calculated strategies have backfired spectacularly, reminiscent of their detrimental impact on the Jubilee celebrations. Now, veterans and the general public alike have dismantled Harry's narrative of victimization. The situation has shifted dramatically. This embarrassing episode served as a deliberate signal of opposition against the attention-seeking maneuvers of Harry and Meghan. Their era of exploiting their positions for personal advantage has come to an end, with a collective refusal to allow the manipulation of significant causes for their benefit. The resolute departure of the audience marks the conclusion of the Sussexes' period characterized by insatiable greed and duplicity. As their attempts at rebranding continually fail, due to Harry's own statements turning against them, it's crucial to remain alert. The pair, now facing the imminent collapse of their empire, are expected to become increasingly frantic. The deserted venue symbolizes a pivotal moment in the downfall of the Sussexes, with Harry struggling to salvage their standing as public support consolidates against them. The call to action remains to vocalize opposition. The impending collapse of these divisive figures is on the horizon. Collectively, there's a movement to ensure their relegation to obscurity, reflecting the public's growing disillusionment. This represents a significant victory in what many see as a moral battle. I'm eager to hear your perspectives on these developments. Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion. Until we meet again, farewell for now.